This is PJ for mvyradio at the Brown Hotel, and I'm with Tom Morello, the Nightwatchman. Do you say the Nightwatchman or of the Nightwatchman, since you're a one-man band?
Tom Morello of the Nightwatchman would be fine. The right way to say the moniker. Yeah.
So it's been a long time between you taking songs out in front of people to the point where you were able to, or where you were ready to make a record. I don't know. Is it able? True. Is it ready? Is it
some combination of the two? Probably. I mean, when I started writing and playing these songs, it was about 4.5, 5 years ago, and it really began innocently enough in local coffee shops and open mic nights. And I would come off of these arena tours with my rock band Audioslave and play literally in front of a dozen people, and I would sign up anonymously as the Nightwatchman, so they wouldn't expect me to play sort of a greatest hits of Rage Against the Machine and Audioslave. And slowly through that process, grew in confidence in my songwriting and in my singing, and then later had the opportunity to tour with Billy Bragg and Steve Earle, and then went out with such a wide variety of artists, from punk rock bands to hip hop groups to opening up for Michael Moore and his speaking tour, and developed a catalog of material that seemed like it mattered to me as much as any other music I'd been involved in.
It seems like such a necessary record after sitting down and just going through all the lyrics. There are people, I saw you in Rolling Stone in the last couple of weeks. There was a list of current protest songs or current politically minded songs, but there seem to be so few artists being as direct as you're being.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've always in whatever musical, since I've been started playing in bands when I was 17 years old, I've always tried to both musically and lyrically be as uncompromising as possible. I've never written songs for the radio, never written songs really for anyone but myself. And I think that this is the first solo record that I've made, and to have that kind of sort of complete control and purity of both music and lyric is something that I enjoy very much.
Is it weird to, I know you've contributed lyrics in the past to Audioslave and Rage Against the Machine, but is it weird to be the last, kind of the last stop gate, that there's no one editing you or picking from what you've contributed? Or
yeah, I don't know if it's weird. It feels good. Like as a controlling son of a bitch, it feels very good to be able to have that kind of complete control. And the thing is too, it started so innocuously, and these were songs that were originally just played for a handful of people in a coffee house, and then I playing at dozens and hundreds of union rallies and protests and demonstrations and peace marches, and it really seemed to me like we needed songs for now. A lot of times at those events, many of the songs were played were songs from the 60s or even earlier, and if I had to hear Kumbaya or We Shall Overcome one more time, I was going to go nuts. I thought I'd be playing for these entirely Spanish-speaking grocery workers who are striking at the in Los Angeles, and nobody wants to hear that. You know what I mean? We needed songs that sort of spoke to the specific issues that were going on at the time.
Well, do you want to play one?
Sure, I'd be happy to. This is a song called "House Gone Up in Flames," and it goes a little something like this. It's in the grain of the wood, it's in the needle's rust, it's in the eagle's claw, it's in the eyes you trust, it's in the jackal's dreams, it's in the sleet and the hail, it's in the unmarked box, came today in the mail. It's in the dead man's pocket, it's in the child's first sin, it's in the Constitution, written in very small print. It's in Colin Powell's lies, it's in the shaman's trance, it's in the cellar waiting, it's in the best laid plans. Now we could cut and run, take half the blame. Yeah, don't stop now, that's why we came. House gone up in flames. Yep. It's in the national anthem, it's in the scurrying roach, it's in the closed partition between first class and coach, it's in the relentless fever, it's in the lonely room, it's in the hands of fate, it's in the Pharaoh's tomb. It's in the rich man's dreams, it's in the poor man's hands, it's in the body bags along the Rio Grande, it's It's in the evening shade, it's on the zealot's tongue, it's in the widow's tears, and it's in the miner's lungs. Now we could cut and run, take half of the blame. Yeah, don't stop now, that's why we came. House gone up in flames. Yep. It's in the moon's dark spin, it's in the cloudless sky, it's in St. Peter's denial that he thrice denied. It's in the distant thunder, it's in the whispered prayer that they won't find us hidden here beneath the stairs. So consider yourself lucky and watch what you say. I got what I wanted, you might get the same. It's in bold print, nailed to the cathedral door. It's in the black hole pressure on the ocean floor. Now we could cut and run, take half the blame. And don't stop now, that's why we came. Oh Lord, this house gone